Turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shade walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shade.
She say what she want, then laughs all day. Look on Shade's tube, press replay. You thought I let game, back again. Say what she want, and laughs all day. Never Shade's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shade. Say what she want and laughs all day. Never Shade's tune, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shade.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Never Shade's tune, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night. Shade, Shade's too. She back again.
It's late night with Shade.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shade's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shade.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shade's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
All right, you guys, welcome to Shade's Tube Late Night Owls Talk Time, the place to get the real facts, no fake mess here. All right, guys, welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched us in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. Thank you, Jermaine, for being here tonight. And good night, Jermaine. Good night. All right, let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notifications, share, and hype this video up. Also, you guys, if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, and $ Shades too, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right, and thanks to all the people who have donated so far. All right, so you guys, get you some water, you know, a nice little comfortable bed to sleep in. Not to sleep yet, though, but, you know, watch this video. And then if you are at work, watch or listen to me on the download. And let's go ahead and get started. So tonight, I am finishing my discussion on Ray J with some updates and stuff. And then I want to talk to you guys about another story. This assistant principal was inside of Walmart stealing, allegedly, okay? And I'm like, what? Okay, so I want to tell you guys about those two stories, okay? So let me go ahead and turn this music on real quick. And I'm talking low because my cat is asleep, okay? So yeah, I don't want to wake her up. She'd be tripping. So let's start off with Ray J first, okay? Let's see here. So I know you guys already know that Ray J has heart failure, and his heart is functioning at 25%. And he also has one side of his heart is black, or well, he said black, so I'm just gonna go by what he says. Okay, so today on my news reaction, I talked about this and I gave you guys some more additional information. You can check that out to see what it was. But here tonight, I just want to update some things that I found out later on about Ray J and everything that he has to go through. Anyway, according to LA Times, well, let's see here. His doctor put him on bed rest, okay? And of course, like I said earlier, he has to take 8 medications every day, and he needs to avoid using alcohol and smoking. He can't ever do that again. Now, he said that in an interview, he said he might only have months to live, okay? So I guess that can be any time, months to live. That can be next month, 2 months later, 3 or 4, just whatever. It says Ray J is under doctor's orders to stay on bed rest, take all his prescribed medications, and avoid drinking alcohol or smoking because of his damage to his heart. Now let's see what else they got here. So anyway, they also told him, like I said earlier, that he may need to prepare for the chance that he might need a pacemaker or a defibrillator soon. And when he goes back to the doctor in 2 weeks for his checkup, he will see. Now, in one article that I had read today, it says something about 60%, but I think they made a typo. And because I remember him saying that it's 25%. If his heart was doing 60%, he would not have heart failure. Okay, remember I told you yesterday or the day before yesterday, I said that your normal heart thing is 50 or even 55%. Okay, functionality. But his is 25%, so that's why he has low functionality. If his heart functionality was at 60%, he would not even have low functionality, okay, at all. So I think that was just an error, because y'all know AI be doing these news articles and stuff. They just made a mistake. Now, he said as long as he stays focused and stay on the right path, he believes everything will be all right, okay? So they said in this article right here, just listen real carefully. He said elsewhere that his heart was beating at 60%. The number likely refers to Ray J's heart ejection fraction, which measures the volume of blood coming out of the heart's left ventricle or being drawn into the right ventricle when the heart beats. Right-sided heart failure is far less common, according to WebMD. I don't know what he's talking about when he says 60%. Okay, let me state that again. I just don't know, because 60%, if your heart was beating at 60%, then according to what I looked up, that's normal. Okay, so I think Ray J may just have this wrong. Okay, because 25%, I don't know what they're talking about when they said that. That's what low functionality is. Let's look up what low functionality is. Okay, let me see. Because I don't know what he's talking about right here. I just really don't. What is low functionality of the heart?
Low heart functionality, also known as a low ejection fraction, means the heart pumps less than 50 to 55% of its blood. This condition, which is often called systolic heart failure, can cause symptoms like fatigue, shortness of breath, and fluid retention. For medical advice or a diagnosis, consult a professional.
Okay, so what did they just say? The other thing is that they just said, okay, hold on. So the heart pumps less than 50 to blood volume per beat. You know what? They got that mixed up in the article because that's the same thing. Okay, let's go back over here. What article? I was on this one right here. Okay, so here he says, hold on. Hold on, let's go down. 60%. The number likely refers to Ray J's heart ejection fraction, which measures the volume of blood coming out of the heart's left ventricle or being drawn into the right ventricle when the heart beats. It's the same thing. So what are they talking about? Okay, either his heart is at 25%, which is heart failure, because 60% is not. Your regular functionality is between what, 50, 55, 60%. So here I really don't know what they're talking about. Now, he said one side of his heart is black. Okay, let's see if that can be repaired. Let's see. If one side of your heart is black, can that be repaired? I meant to say healed.
Yes, a black area on your heart, which usually means damaged muscle or poor blood flow, can sometimes be repaired. Treatment options include surgery to remove scar tissue, bypass surgery, or using devices to help the heart function. For medical advice or a diagnosis, consult a professional.
So if that's the same thing, the black heart, the side of it, like he's saying, it is possible that it could be treated or repaired. And like they say, depending on the cause and how much is damaged. So this thing may not be as bleak as he think if he can just follow the doctor's orders. Okay, stop drinking, stop smoking, get some bed rest, get into bed, take all of your medications, and whatever else they tell him to do. Because I already know the heart functionality can sometimes go back up. Okay, I know that for sure. And we just found out that the black heart that he's talking about on one side, it may be able to be treated or repaired. And it all depends on why it's black and how much is damaged. Now that's what we don't know, but he makes it sound like it's damaged beyond repair. And since we're not doctors and cardiologists and we don't see his echocardiogram or notes or anything, we just don't know how much damage he has to that side of his heart that's black. So let's see what else we got here. They only do heart transplants, you guys, for severe, irreparable, or end-stage heart damage when the transplant is the only option. I don't know. I mean, why is he trying to go to Hades? He believed that a voodoo doctor can heal him, but I'm thinking if anybody else if people over there have heart failure and they are not cured, how does he think he would be cured going over there, seeing a voodoo doctor? I don't know what they do, if they do some type of rituals over them or they give them some kind of concoction or something like that. I don't know. But I think he needs to do what the doctors are telling him to do if he actually wants to continue to live, and not just live, but live, where he can live with heart failure and still have, a somewhat decent life. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely have to follow what the doctor is saying, take those medications. I'll be up here trying to do all these herbal treatments and all this stuff and end up being unalive. You know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff. Take those meds, because Entresto is an excellent choice for heart failure. Yeah, that's an excellent choice. And then you can also get the generic form, which works the same way. Because the Entresto, the regular one, is like $1,000 for the pills. And then the other one, the generic form, is cheaper, way cheaper. But they both work pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The generic version works just as good as the regular one. So again, I don't know. I mean, maybe the doctor told him that. I don't know. Or maybe he's doing like some people do when you tell them they have a heart failure and one side of your heart is black. you're gonna human nature. You're probably gonna go ahead and be thinking, "It's over for me. I'm done. I'm not gonna live long." Now he did say the doctor said that he wouldn't make it to 2027. So when the doctor says that, that could be any. It could be tomorrow, next week, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 4 months from now, 11 months from now. It could be like that. Okay. So I guess the doctor is just looking at his heart, how much is damaged, and just calculating what he think based on what he sees on that echocardiogram and all the other tests that he did. Hey, Tony Vance, thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Friday. So that's what I'm thinking with Ray J. Let's see what else we got here. That's sad though. But he definitely, like I said before, he definitely needs to follow everything the doctor is telling him. Okay, period. Because it looks like he was intoxicated in that video, at least drinking. So that's definitely a no-no. And the smoking is definitely a no-no. Probably the vaping too. So he needs to cut all that stuff out. And that's what the doctor probably said to him. Okay, if he keeps up his drinking and what have it, at this pace he will be gone by 2027. And of course he probably just saying stuff because he's scared and really probably don't understand heart failure in depth or anything. You just don't know, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do that when you tell them they have heart failure. When somebody say I got heart failure, you're automatically thinking, oh, you're about to pass on. Let's keep it real. That's what most people think. So if a doctor tell you that, the first thing you're going to say is, damn, I'm getting ready to pass on. So anyway, he did say if he manages to survive his current health crisis, he expects to come back a stronger and a better person. I think he will if only he follows the directions, take his meds, all 8 of them, stay in the bed like the doctor is telling him to do until until he goes back to the hospital, I guess, or whatever, to see if you need a defibrillator or a pacemaker. If he needs that, go ahead and get that, if it's going to help him live longer, and stay away from all that bull crap, those drugs and that alcohol, because that crap is not good for you anyway. Not only does it affect your heart, it affects every daggone organ in your body. It can mess up your kidneys, your liver, everything. So why would your lungs, everything? Why would you want to even stomach? Why would you even want to take that chance to mess up your organs in the first place? So we will see. Okay, let's see what else they got here. So his doctors told him he only have months to live. And then Ray J said he believes he will last past this calendar year. Okay. And y'all know Ray J is 45 years old. So let's see what people are saying, if they said anything. Somebody say he does not have potential heart failure. That's why I didn't say potential, because he does not have potential heart failure. See, he just don't know what he's talking about. Okay. Anyway, like this person said, if his heart is only pumping 25% of its capacity, he has full-blown heart failure. Okay. Period. If it's pumping anything under, what did I say earlier? I don't remember, but if it's under, I think they said, let me look it up. Shit. I don't like guessing. Let's see. What is considered low functionality of the heart? Okay.
Low heart functionality, or low ejection fraction,
I would have been right, but I had to make sure. Okay.
happens when the heart pumps less than 50 to 55% of blood with each beat. A normal range is 55 to 70%. Low ejection fraction can indicate weakened heart muscle, which can be caused by heart attacks, valve problems, or other conditions. For medical advice or a diagnosis, consult a professional.
So anyway, normal functionality is between 55 to 70%, like I told you before. Low normal or borderline is 50 to 55%. Low ejection fraction, less than 50%. Severely low is between 35 and 40%. Okay, so y'all got it. So if he's 25%, that's very, very low, and he definitely has heart failure. Okay. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm just reading this stuff right here, you guys. Okay. So anyway, again, my prayers are extended out for Ray J, and all I hope is that he just follow directions. And I think he probably needs to avoid that trip to Haiti and just basically stay himself in the bed, go to his doctor appointment in 2 weeks, see what the doctors are talking about, and try to get, that heart repaired if possible, healed, and, and try to get the functionality up. Let's see if you can get it up. I know it can go up, but I'm just going to double check. Can low functionality improve?
Yes, low functionality can improve with targeted help. This includes things like exercise, medical care, lifestyle changes, and supportive measures. These strategies can improve physical mobility, cognitive abilities, and cardiovascular health.
So that's what he needs to do. He just needs to follow directions, okay? He really does. So they say it can sometimes be improved through medications such as beta blockers, and in some cases, cardiac rehab programs. I didn't even know they had that type of stuff. So, yeah, that's what he needs to do. That's what he needs to do, you guys. Just like if you have low functionality of the kidneys, and you know what, you have to make sure you follow directions, take your medications, and stay away from alcohol, smoking, and other things that continue to damage your kidneys. Okay, sodas, citric acid, things of that nature. Yeah, and that's nothing since he's only 45. He's not 70 or anything like that. So he'll be able to, probably handle it better than somebody that's 65 or 75 or 80. You're right. He just needs to follow the doctor's orders. Okay, point blank. And I think he may be right here for sure. Yeah, I think he may be right here. I'm not sure if the doctor said this to him or not, but it sounds like that's probably what the doctor said. And he's probably scared, and with him drinking at night or whatever the case is, he's probably just going, just thinking he's about to be gone. At least that's what I hope it is. Okay. So anyway, like I just said, my prayers are extending out to Ray J, and hopefully he can improve everything. But he definitely needs to follow all of the doctor's orders and stay his ass in bed too, and stay off of social media if it's going to stress him out. All right. So let's go ahead and move on, you guys, from this story. And I will be keeping you guys updated if I get more information or different information. And he did say he is obeying those orders too, just so y'all can know that. But he did say his heart, but he is obeying them. Okay, so let me tell y'all this crazy story right here. Hold on for 1 second. Let me change this real quick first. This time go by so quick. Okay, hold on for a minute. X principle. Did I put X principle up there? No, I didn't put anything. I meant to say assistant principle. Okay, y'all, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, we're going to talk about this assistant principal who was caught stealing at Walmart, and I'm just trying to figure out why. Okay, because I know that they make pretty decent salaries, assistant principals and stuff. Okay, anyway, she allegedly stole nearly $1,000 from a Walmart by using the stacking method at the self checkout line. What is the stacking? What is that? The stacking method. Courtney Shaw, 47, was taken into custody on Monday by the Cherokee Sheriff Office after she allegedly stole 98 items from the store over a 2-month period. That's crazy. Shaw, the assistant principal at Free Home Elementary School, allegedly nabbed $943.97 between November the 1st and December the 31st by placing multiple unknown items on top of each other and only scanning one time before leaving the store. What? Her alleged crime came to light on January the 12th when a Walmart employee handed over surveillance footage of Shaw in the act to police. Investigators then matched the disgraced educator to the thefts through a driver's license database. On January the 14th, officers went over to Shaw's house and confirmed the 2 cars in the driveway. These 2 cars matched the cars seen in the footage, speeding away from the store after the alleged thefts. They said both cars are registered to Shaw, a married mother of 1, according to her school's profile. After the news came out about Shaw's arrest, the Cherokee County School District announced she was placed on administrative leave. They said immediately upon these allegations being reported, the employee was placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of internal and law enforcement investigations. Maintaining the safety and security of our students and staff is our top priority, and inappropriate conduct will never be tolerated. She just messed up her whole entire career. She just got the role of assistant principal back in 2024. And they said she has been an educator for more than 2 decades. She used to be a 5th grade teacher in North Carolina before teaching multiple grades in Florida and eventually landing a job in Georgia. Damn, she looked tripped out on this mug shot. Her bond is $4,875. Girl, why were you in there stealing? She's been charged with 1 felony count of shoplifting. And she was released on a $4,875 bond. This woman, man, let me see if I can pull her up over there. They do not know when she has to appear in court to face those charges filed against her. That's crazy as everyone. This woman in the damn store is stealing. Let me show you what she looked like. Hold on. In the damn store stealing. You know, I actually thought they might have made a mistake. But no, she in there damn stealing. Let me get her full name. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Let me get her name, her whole entire name. Here it is right here. Oh, I got the wrong name. I got her middle name first. Let's see if I can pull her up without putting all this other stuff up here. Yeah, here she is right here. stupid ass mess. Let's go and let's listen to this. No, what? Man, these people are crazy. I cannot believe she was in the store stealing. Goodness. Shit. Wait, blow the whistle. That's funny. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
So this is for anybody that thinks that they can pull a slick move at the Walmart self-checkouts by stacking a bunch of shit on top of each other and then just scanning one item. Yeah. You might want to stop doing that, because remember how I keep saying that they let that shit stack up on you so they can get you with a bigger charge? Yeah, this chick fucked around and found out 98
Shit.
items in total valued at $944. So you deadbeats on here that think you're being fucking slick, Walmart has cameras at those registers for a reason. Every single time you accidentally don't scan something, or you stack something up on top of each other and scan just the bottom thing, Walmart knows. They're watching you, and it will catch up with you and bite you in the ass. They just got to let it stack up high enough for you to get a fucking felony with.
So, her ass been stealing big time at that store, though. I mean, come on now. Goodness. Why was she stealing, though? She has a job. So this is what she normally looks like. Let's see.
Ma'am, they're saying you stole from the same Walmart 98 whole times between November and December. Y'all, this is an assistant
I'm sorry, y'all. Damn. At least go to different ones.
principal from an elementary school in Georgia. She's 47 years old, and her name is Courtney Janelle Shaw. She has been arrested and charged with theft, and authorities say that between November 2025 to December 2025, she stole from the same Walmart 98 separate times. They say the technique she was using was stacking. That's where you go to the self-checkout, and while you're scanning one item, you have another one stacked on top of it. Well, it's not that Walmart didn't know that she was allegedly doing it. They were compiling the evidence so that it stacked up to 98 shoplifting occurrences. But the grand total for all 98 times was $1,000 in merchandise. So I don't know if she was stacking one piece of bubble gum behind a pack of meat, but 98 separate times totaling $1,000.
So you guys, it sound like she got some damn problems going on. You know, maybe she got that little thing going on. What you call that? Compulsive shoplifting. It's another name though. What do you call that? Kleptomaniac or something? Or I don't know. I know one damn thing. Who in the heck goes to Walmart 98 times, okay, and steal from the same one? That's stupid, girl. You're assistant principal. You didn't know any better. Damn. Makeup does wonders, okay?
$1,000. I'm really interested to see what they're saying she stole. So if you go to a place and you decide to take merchandise without paying for it, you may walk out of the door and feel like you got away with it. But what could be happening is what happened here. They were tracking it. They were collecting videos. They got her face in those videos for facial recognition. They also got footage of two vehicles that she allegedly drove these 98 times to the same Walmart, and they were able to track those vehicles and the license plates to her home. So I promise you it is not worth it to steal. These companies want every single dime they can get. So if they catch you stealing, again, they will wait until it is a serious charge.
She was stupid for going back to the same one 98 times anyway. Damn. Oh my God. I just still want to know why she's stealing. She gets a paycheck. Damn. Okay, let's see what they're saying in the comment section. Well, here we go with the race stuff. Somebody said, I do not understand why anyone will go into Walmart or any large retail store and steal, knowing that there are cameras everywhere. Again, what if she, I don't know, maybe she got some type of situation going on that she can't control. She just have to steal. I don't know. Wait, somebody start talking about politics, right? And then another commenter said, what on earth are you talking about? Politics has absolutely nothing to do with this article about a teacher stealing. You clearly need to decompress from politics for some time. I'm going to do a thumbs up. That was funny as shit. Anyway, let's see here. Somebody said the assistant principal would benefit more from prayers. People making comments, which helps nobody. There's no justification for stealing at all. At the same time, we don't know this woman's history. We all go through life in mistakes. We go through life with mistakes to make and lessons to learn. We must give people grace because God gives us grace. I imagine that God shakes his head because he knows the past of everyone coming to. I pray that she grows after this experience and accept Christ into her life. Then somebody came back and said, "These people crazy in this comment section. This is how predators invade our churches and schools. Stop forgiving blatant wrongdoing. Thou shalt not steal. She has a good job. She is entitled. There are food banks in that county. I used to live there. She should be punished." Wow. This is the last one for right now. Another commenter says shoplifting has surged within the last year. Must be due to high prices, increased unemployment, or the decline in morals. Regardless, it's due to and a reflection of who is currently in office, and that's no TDS. Okay. Somebody said Walmart can afford to lose a few items. That's why they can sit around there and wait until she has enough, and then they can go ahead and call the police. That's why they can do that. Somebody said they need to get rid of it altogether, self-checkout. They said she earned $94,000 plus last year. This person said, I looked her up. What kind of help could she possibly need with bills, even if her husband did not work? Plus, she only has one child. Looks like she started in 2011 with 54,000 plus. I feel sorry that she has likely ruined her career. Right, I believe she got some kind of situation going on because damn. Somebody said the same thing I said. She needs to seek help because she just may be stealing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I want to hope that something else is going on. You know, she has a condition that causes her to steal. Because going inside the Walmart, the same Walmart 98 times to steal is plainly crazy. Okay, man. So somebody said the same thing I said. She may have a compulsive disorder, something people can't help themselves. It has nothing to do with her economic status. Even wealthy people steal with thousands of dollars in their purses. And that's what I'm talking about. It sounds like she has that going on. Yeah, I said a kleptomaniac just steal. So, you know, hopefully I can get updated information on this woman so we can see if she has a situation going on that causes her to steal, because I'm still trying to figure out why was she in the store stealing 98 times, and what was she taking, because they didn't tell us what she was stealing. I wish they would have. Anyway, that's it for this live tonight, you guys. I told you guys we wouldn't be on here that long. That's a tripped out story. Y'all tell me what y'all think about Ray J. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, yeah. Y'all don't forget the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And also hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support, you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Okay? All right. So thanks to Tony Bands, Jermaine, everybody in the bushes, and everybody who watches this in the replay. You guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Fuckery Friday. And until then, y'all check out my other videos, and I will see you in my next live. Peace out, y'all. Have a blessed night and happy and blessed Friday. Let's go and change all this stuff real quick. Yes, now this lady's a trip. All right, guys. Good night. Thanks, Tony Vance. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jermaine. Thanks for hanging with me. I told you I wouldn't be on here that long. Okay, let me change this banner real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. I got to find it first, you guys. I'm still tripping out about her and then stealing though. That's a trip. That is a trip for real.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
Late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang, back again.
It's a late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's a late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's a late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shay's tube, she back again.
It's a late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube,